So many people gather together at Starbucks and they go for a cup of coffee. Now, I remember back in the day, Starbucks was not the big deal. Nobody knew what Starbucks was. I was in San Antonio. I did a church plant on Nacogdoches Boulevard there in San Antonio, right off of 410. And I started a little coffee shop inside our church. This was back in 1997. 1997. It just feels old to say 19-something, right? So 1997, 98, 99, I did a church plant in San Antonio, and I opened up a little coffee shop with little tacos, and we had sofas and everything, and we called it Kingdom's Coffee. Kingdom's Coffee. Now, you can take that name if you want, that's fine. But we called it Kingdom's Coffee. And I had heard about this coffee shop called Starbucks, but they were over in California or the West Coast or somewhere over there. I don't remember where. But I opened up this coffee shop called Kingdom's Coffee, and we had donuts and we had coffee. Coffee we had was perked coffee. We didn't have an espresso machines. I wanted one. But everybody came, and they would come and sit down and relax. We put sofas outside, and I got that idea from my older brother, who had actually opened up a Christian club where people can get together and fellowship. Well, throughout all the years, we've watched Starbucks begin to grow. And there's some people that say, oh, I love Starbucks. And other people that say, oh, I hate Starbucks. I'm going to tell you what I like about Starbucks. It's the consistency. At every single Starbucks, I know what a cup of coffee is going to taste like. I know what the atmosphere is going to be like. I know what the seats are like. I know what the people are like. That consistency gives me peace. And that's the power of Starbucks. The power of Starbucks is not that they have the best coffee in the world. In reality, if you did a taste test with Starbucks and other places, you find out it's probably some of the worst tasting coffee. It's not bad, but when it comes to craft coffees, it's not up on the top of the bill. A lot of people like it because they put a lot of cream and sugar, and they put milk and caramel, and man, you put that on anything, it's going to taste good, right? But that's how Starbucks be able to make the drinks and people enjoy it. But do you know what the secret is behind Starbucks? Are you ready for this? It's community. They build a location where all the seats are designed for fellowship and community. You can meet with people. You have high-speed internet. The chairs are comfortable. The atmosphere is beautiful. They have awesome music playing in the background. The people are fantastic. That whole community is what causes Starbucks to be so powerful. It's not the taste of their coffee. The consistency is important. But more than anything, is their community. If you can learn the power of community, you can be successful in just about anything. Howard Stoltz was the one who founded Starbucks. Actually, he was the one who invested in Starbucks, very first investor. Very first Starbucks was created by a couple of guys that were just like a regular craft coffee shop over in Seattle, Washington. He came around and he says, there's something else that I can do. I can put coffee in the hands of people that want to fellowship with each other. And let's give them an atmosphere that we can make perfect and right. And that's where Starbucks became what Starbucks is. Now it's a brand. They're all over the world. I've had Starbucks in New York City, in Dallas, Texas, in Houston. I've had Starbucks in Mexico City, and in Argentina, in Paris, France. I've had Starbucks in London, England. Everywhere you go, there's a Starbucks. And the consistency is the coffee, but the atmosphere, the music, and the people all sing the same flavor. If we can recognize the strength of that, we can be successful in any kind of business that we do. We got to recognize that we have to be about people. We have to serve people. We have to love on people and take care of people. That's what our desire is at Center Church, is to be able to have that consistency, that people are communicated with and talked to and loved on. And people can go over there and they know what they're going to receive. They're going to get a powerful word. Their children are going to be ministered to, and they're going to be taught something dynamic. They're going to be respected inside the community. And they're going to have a fellowship with a group of people that they never thought they would be able to do. My friends, I want to encourage you to come on over to Center Church this Sunday morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, and let's have a great time there at Center Church. I'm Pastor Clark, and I love you so much.